Hello, this is Leo Schmio, and welcome to my honest review of Dark Souls Remastered after playing it for the very first time in 2025. Thank you and enjoy. Alright, before we begin, I just want to give my background with Souls-like and FromSoft games. My very first one was Sekiro, and I had a lot of fun, but it was such a difficult game. And it kind of pushed me away. It made me nervous to play that type of game. The very next game I played that was like this was Elden Ring. Actually, I bought it when it very first came out, knowing almost nothing about the game. In fact, I didn't even know that it was from the same people, which probably was why I actually bought it and was willing to try it out. And then finally, the day after my birthday, I actually got it on my birthday because I figured I had been replaying Elden Ring, and I thought, what a great time to finally try this game that I've heard so much about. So I gave it a try. I bought it on my birthday, and the very first video I uploaded was the day after my birthday, and from there it's been an absolute just roller coaster. So let's start off with some of the pros. Probably, you guys don't know me very well, but probably the biggest pro that I have is the lore. Now, playing through this game, actually, there's very little lore that's actually given to you. It's mainly given at the very beginning, when the disembodied female voice tells you about the first flame, about Wynn, and about the four, like, super lord soul bosses things. And info dump, that's a lot of lore right at the very beginning. And that got me so hooked right away. And even though the rest of the game, there's not a lot of lore that's given, that lore just right at the very beginning was so a great, fantastic way to hook me into the game. And now I'm learning more. I'm doing research. I've been watching some VatiVidya stuff, and it's just so deep. It's amazing. I've also had some fantastic people in my comment section who are new and have been giving me some really great tips and advice. Number two, and pro number two, sorry, is just the scenery, how visually stunning this game is, especially for, I know this is remastered, but I've even seen some videos from the very original game, and it is very similar. It is a beautiful, gorgeous game. I know graphics and visual appeal isn't everything, but it's definitely a bonus when you have it. Another pro is how involved I felt. From the very beginning, it felt like a living, breathing world. It's a fantastic representation of what a story and a world can be. Everything is so connected. I felt, and this is part of the lore, I felt so connected because I was the chosen undead, and I had a purpose, and that was to rekindle the fire and help and save everyone. It was just such a great way to get you involved into the lore and into the deep parts of the story. One more pro that I'll go over is, I just barely had it. Sorry, I didn't really plan this out. I'm kind of just going with my honest thoughts here. Oh, and it was how you can improve, and the chances the game gives you to improve. It's just such a I mean, even the enemies at the beginning of the game are weaker so that you stand a chance, but as you progress, these enemies all of a sudden get stronger and stronger, but you're also more equipped to deal with them. It's really just a fantastic way to progress and receive proof that you are learning. And there are two cons I wanted to go over. Nothing too crazy, but two important cons. There are two locations that I thought were bad locations. The first was the catacombs or the Tomb of the Giants. Those are very similar. They just felt like areas where I was supposed to die. Areas that I felt were designed to kill me. And so because of that, I never felt the mystical magic that came with the other areas of the game. And in fact, it kind of, for instance, the first time I went through the catacombs, I went so quickly because I just felt like it was, I just didn't want to be there. And the second area is the Sense Fortress. I just felt like Sense Fortress was really a really difficult place to get through, and it felt like a death trap. But all in all, guys, after all this talking, there's been a lot. My honest reviews is that Dark Souls Remastered is an amazing game. From the story, from the level design, to the bosses, to everything in general, it is a fantastic game that I highly rate. In fact, I would put it in my top 5 of video games ever. It was an honor to play it, and even more of an honor to play it on this channel. So thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done. Again, my honest ranking, I felt like I put some pros and cons in there. So after 50 hours in the game, I can honestly say that this is one of my top 5 games of all time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.